Hello, everybody.
Hello, this is Wawa for Cece and
Geezy.
second segment of our show.
Oh my
is
goodness,
called
what do we have
what is
there?
that?
It's a monster.
Second
Was
segment
it a
of our show
monster?
is called the
Or a
Sizzling.
fluffy dog.
I don't know, it's Chewbacca.
Chewbacca.
The sling bush.
The silver.
So we're on the second segment, and the second segment we call it the Sizzling plate. Why?
Sizzling hot
Because we
plate.
talk about topics that are really, really hot and
No, I'm so hungry to go back to the kitchen to eat your chop suey in adobo.
later.
Yum, yum, yum,
So
yum.
today's sizzling plate topic is
Yummy,
monsters.
yummy, yummy, I can love in my tummy.
What tummy are you freaking talking about? We're talking
I'm
about
gonna eat
monsters. We're
later.
talking about the roar.
You're gonna
In your life. I know you're not the Katy Perry. You're more of a
Kitty purring.
Purry. Okay, so monsters in our lives. What are monsters? What's your monster in your life? The weirdest
The
monster.
monster in my life, in all seriousness. Not that
You are
I'm serious.
I don't take you seriously.
No, but oh my
What was
gosh!
that?
Did you see what our directoire is
Oh my
doing?
gosh.
This is the adobo.
They devoured my dish.
Well, this was actually the monster that we had, and we were so afraid of it, and that we killed it and cooked it. So this is now the monster.
I made chicken adobo for everybody. I'm the
Made
cook
chicken adobo out of the giant chicken monster.
from Smith's grocery store.
It's not pollo loco, people.
That's the crunchy.
It's pollo loca. Loca.
Okay, so for those who are tuning in, we're talking about monsters. Monsters, any monster in your life. Maybe funny monster.
It could be a demon that you're fighting with,
Yeah.
some demon that you're fighting with
Yeah.
for all your life.
Talk to us about it. You know, talk to us what monsters that bother you.
Oh my
what
gosh,
makes you
look,
happy.
there goes
That's
the
a
fluffy
monster.
invisible thing. Is it a
Can I
radiated
borrow you that?
energy?
I think I'm more cute when I wear that.
See?
See, I wear it. Because I've been
Oh my lord.
I'm so cute. Look at me.
Yes, she is. Oh, there you go.
I'm so cute.
All that's missing is the black sunglasses.
Oh, really?
And you're ready for the French Riviera. La Côte d'Azur. Yes,
Let's
the
see who are
French
watching us
Riviera.
tonight. If there are people who are watching us. Let's share. Okay, so we're talking about monsters. On a lighter light, I like that movie Monsters. I like Sally. You remember
She
that?
was very cute, but towards the end it became really sad.
I'm wearing this because we're talking about monsters in our lives.
The monster in my life a long time ago is the
What? Broken.
person who caused me a lot of emotional pain, and it took me a long while to overcome it. And I know that it was, my faith in God that brought me out of it. But it wasn't like God became this fairy godmother with his magic
How
wand.
does this monster look like? Is
No,
that
wait a minute. God is a fairy godmother. I mean, he didn't wave his magic wand and say, "A la peanut butter sandwiches," and bada bing, bada boom, you're done. That's not what happened at all. Not at all.
Oh, my monster. Oh man, I guess mine is. I was bullied when I was like in elementary.
Oh, that sounds like a song.
But freaking, it was really hard, A few of my classmates made
Fun of you.
fun of me when I was in elementary. What they did was they made I thought I was being
What?
loved by someone.
But you were not.
I discovered after a year ago, my classmates
Somebody
were the
played
one who
a prank on you.
they fabricated all the love letters and all that. So that was my monster, which I'm still
You're still
coping.
dealing with that
Yeah,
demon
dealing
up
with
to
that
now.
demon up to now. But and at the same time, biggest monster is Ariel.
Oh my God!
Oh my
the bigger
God. Let me
monster
see
is-
how it looks.
Wait.
See, that's a fashion designer. She will put it in a different way. Oh my God, you totally look different.
I totally look different.
So we're
and
talking
see
about
like
monsters in our lives.
look like
Could
a
it be a
panda.
family member, or could it be someone you think she's a friend, or he's a friend? Yeah, you know. And
Oh, it kind of matches.
are you gonna be a
my-
monster to that person, or what?
No. I mean, as much as I
Yeah,
would,
human nature. I'll be a monster. to
human
that person.
nature. Yes, but because
Don't be hypocrite. Don't
No,
be
no,
hypocrite.
I'm not. Because I notice if I take matters into my own hands, then that karma is gonna come back to me, and I make things worse.
Makes sense.
Karma, karma.
Not to sound bad or horrible,
Thank you.
not to sound bad or horrible, but I've seen nasty stuff happening to my enemies without me
Karma's, biage.
wishing it.
Yep.
I've never, as a matter of fact, I pray that all the good things will happen to them, and I pray for them, and I release them from my heart. But you know what?
Mm-hmm.
And I look at it, and in the end, I'm the one feeling sorry for them.
Oh,
That's the irony of it all. It's that.
freeze it. Can I freeze that tear?
Oh my
$1
Lord.
million tear.
That's a diamond right there. Diamonds are forever.
Is that your revenge song? Diamonds are forever. And you say, I'm a survivor. Da 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 da. Right?
Yep.
And then nowadays, bullying is one of the monsters that kids.
I got bullied too. As a child, I got bullied.
Bullying is a monster
Yeah.
that everybody's go through, right? Right
Yeah.
from not just kids, everybody.
Like when I used to go, because my grandfather's house was in one of the roughest neighborhoods
Yeah.
in the Philippines. And it's funny because he had a beautiful house, he had a beautiful compound. As soon as you went out of the gate, the neighborhood was so bad. And then, I would walk, with my yaya, with my nanny,
Yeah.
to the school, and they would tease me, and they would call me a fag, and they would call me, different names. And that really hurt me and destroyed my self-confidence.
Yeah.
So,
And then you know what? We're not judgmental here. We accept everybody who goes through all their whatever their drama in their life.
the demons and the
but
monsters.
the demons, well, how about friends? How about friends who
friends are friends forever.
But they're not forever friends though. They're like typical short-term friends. They.
Oh, like when they find out that they can't get anything for you, and then they just suddenly disappear. At night, everything that's not him disappears.
Someone that I used to.
My door. That was a clip from Miss Saigon.
What was that? What song is that? These are friends that you think they're friends, but actually they're frenemies.
That happened to me about a month ago, and you know that.
Frenemies!
The gentleman kept on texting me, and then when he found out that he couldn't get what he
Are
was.
you talking about toxic?
No. We're not
Mr.
talking about
Toxic.
anyone in particular.
Are you talking about your most toxic
But
relationship
we're
by
not
far?
exposing anyone here. This
No.
ain't an expose.
No.
But
It's about toxic relationships. Your monsters, your monster, that person that you think you give everything to, wholeheartedly.
Yes, that toxic person.
Nothing left of you but a single.
Yep, and I love what you do, cause you know that you're toxic, intoxicated now. I'm so ready now. Don't you want me now?
Yeah, everybody goes through the toxic relationship.
Yep.
Everybody goes through that. How do you get out of it?
Well, it's your viewers.
Your battery is
Who?
low.
Oh,
That's what I accidentally
Oh, my
said.
battery is low. You talk about the toxic people that the person that you think you want to be with for the rest of your life, but actually it's that person that's gonna kill you.
I guess I was burned multiple times. That
beware of that debonair.
yeah. I'm just chilling right now with good
Why
friends.
do people still stay in a toxic relationship, even it's like the most destructive thing that could ever happen to them? Oops,
Because
going off tangent.
they're misled to think that toxic relationship is their savior. It's the form of a savior, but it's
different kind of monster.
a different kind of savior. The monster
Come
savior.
here.
The Beauty and the Beast. Beauty and the Beast.
Beware of that
Yeah.
sexy.
Sexy.
Well, I'm not talking about just
But
men,
the flip
but
side
women.
is the beast. Well, nowadays, did you notice that it's not only the women that are being objectified now, it's the men are also being objectified.
As a beast?
No, like people, okay.
This is
people view-
regardless of gender.
Yeah, right.
GC.
Yeah, I know. It's exactly my point. Like people view women as objects in our current society, and then now people view men as objects. In society, like that's why the guys
What
right now.
if your monster is your own family member? Like I'm sorry, but there are situations in our lives like your parents or even your mama, your papa, or your
Or
whatever,
somebody.
somebody really of blood related is your monster in your life. Like we don't want to go too Whatever. I'm gonna take a deep breath. This is supposed to be a comedy satire. Whatever.
I know, and a part of
We're talking
it
about
being
realities
funny
here, so we're talking about
is-
realities and
Yeah.
so on and so forth. So yeah. Anyway, so that was that concludes our sizzling plate. We talk about monsters. We can still talk about it in our fourth segment later on.
Yes,
We might
in
talk
our
about it
fourth
then.
segment.
But
And we're out.
We're out. Oh no, not yet. We're saying goodbye to
Oh.
our second segment. Watch out for the encounter.
Goodbye.
The
I
third
hate to
segment,
see
the
you
encounter.
go, but have a good time.
We'll see you in the third encounter. A satire comedy skit. Bye.
A tuttele, arrivederci.